Form is the glue that holds things together in our universe. Without form, things as we know them would cease to exist, causing everything to be as one nebulous cloud of amorphous matter. The human body, for instance, could not have survived as long as it has without the aid of the skeletal system, which provides form for our anatomy. Today, we will be discussing the components of musical form and why they are necessary to the structure of all the music that we know and love. Let's start with the most basic component of music, the beat. Each beat brings either a tone or a silence. Without these two things, music would be virtually impossible. When beats are put together, they form measures. A measure is simply a group of notes that takes up the amount of time allotted by a time signature. Two or more measures make up phrases. A phrase is generally the smallest form component that is recognized as original. Whereas notes and measures may be seen in contrasting works without suspicion of duplication, phrases are autonomous. Phrases that become a theme for a work are known as motifs, and they drive the movement of the entire work. Phrases often come in question and answer form. One phrase asks a question and the next answers it. In music, this is referred to as antecedent consequent. From phrases, we get many wonderful and diverse things, all of which are categorized as songs. Songs come in many shapes and forms. Let's examine a few. Let's start with binary form. In music, different sections of songs are assigned a letter. In binary form, two A sections are followed by two B sections. They would look like this: A, B, B. A theme is introduced and repeated, and then another theme is introduced and repeated. Within the A's and B's, antecedent and consequent components may and likely do exist. Binary works were prevalent in the Baroque period of time and often existed as what we now know as minuets. Ternary form is similar. It goes as follows: A, B, A. In this form, a theme is introduced, a new theme is developed, and then the beginning theme is restated. Next, let's go to rondo form. In rondo form, a principal theme, sometimes called the refrain, alternates with one or more contrasting themes, generally called episodes, but also occasionally referred to as digressions or couplets. Subsequently, the form would look like this: A, B, A, C, A, D, A, E, A, F, A, G, etc. This is the end of our section on small forms. Now we will continue to bigger forms, such as sonata form and concerto form. Sonata allegro form originates in the classical period of music. It encompasses sonatas from then to the present. Composers did not try to write in sonata allegro form per se, but rather they wrote sonatas and they were in sonata allegro form simply because that form is natural. It goes as follows. The sonata opens with an exposition of two themes, one in the tonic and the other in the dominant. It ends in the dominant. The development follows. It develops the themes and often plays with them in many different keys. The form ends with the recapitulation, which brings finality and harmony and restates the themes from the exposition. It almost always ends in the tonic. The importance of this form cannot be overstated. It is this common form for the first movements of sonatas, symphonies, concertos, and string quartets that is used. In case you were wondering, the piece that was playing through the duration of the presentation was the final movement of Carl Maria von Weber's Concertstück in F minor. This piece combines rondo form with sonata allegro form, which is common in the world of music. Oftentimes, forms are not as exact as A-B-A.